Thank you for logging on with us here at 41NBC.com. I'm Melissa Lee. 3 children died over the weekend from a house fire in Macon. Another child was taken to the burn center in Augusta. Macon Fire Chief Marvin Riggin said the children's mother, Calethea Williams, was not at home when the fire started. Investigators have not yet released the cause of the fire. Several people are wounded after a shooting in Macon Sunday. Now, as a warning, the video you're about to see is graphic. It happened at 2856 Mercer University Drive. Macon Police spokesperson Jamie Godet says around 3:45 a.m., one or two people opened fire inside the home. Now, one person was critically wounded and as many as 7 others suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The Criminal Investigation Division is handling this case. Macon police arrested a woman in connection with a Friday night homicide. 52-year-old Jennifer Washington is arrested and charged with felony murder. Around 7:45 Friday evening, police found 50-year-old Kenneth Cray dead in a home on Cedar Drive. Washington was taken in as a person of interest and formally arrested over the weekend. Now she is being held in the Bibb County Jail without bond. And several local leaders are meeting to fight crime in the Pleasant Hill community. Members of Shalom Zone, Pleasant Hill Improvement, and Macon police officers have been meeting at the Dan High Crime Prevention Center at the corner of 3rd Avenue since 2009. Now, they want to turn the building into an educational hub for the entire area. Plans to open the prevention center have been stifled in the past, but with the support of the community, the group expects to have the building refurbished by July. Macon police also investigating the death of a woman who was hit by a car around 12 o'clock Sunday morning. Now that happened on Pinone Avenue. 23-year-old Chastity Johnson was crossing the street when she was hit by a Chevy Tahoe. Johnson was transported to the medical center where she died from her injuries. The incident is under investigation. Macon Police Chief Mike Burns is off the job until mid-March. According to a news release, Burns had a medical procedure performed last week. Now that release says, quote, he appreciates the get well wishes and support of friends, colleagues, and the community. Deputy Chief Mike Carswell will stand in while Burns is out. And a bill that would abolish Payne City's charter was shot down by a State House committee late last week. A news release from the House Democratic Caucus says State Representative James Beverly, who represents Payne City, says the Senate bill was a power grab that would undermine voters in the area. He said, quote, this has been a tough time for Bibb County voters. However, the defeat of SB 28 is a small yet meaningful victory. I encourage my constituents and all Georgians to become involved in protecting the rights of all voters. We cannot stand idly by while voters in our communities are being stepped on and disenfranchised. The Ocmulgee River in Macon is overflowing. This video was shot early Sunday. The river is now at 20.5 feet. Emergency management directors from across Middle Georgia are urging you not to use the river for recreational activities until the water has receded. Beulah Land Bible Church in Macon was packed Sunday as hundreds showed up to hear the Reverend Al Sharpton speak during the service. Cars overflowed into nearby parking lots and security was tight on the grounds. Reverend Sharpton's car was escorted in by Bibb County deputies and he was taken into the church through the back door. Now, media was not allowed to bring cameras inside. Sharpton was in Macon to speak to the community in honor of Black History Month. And the Georgia Sports Hall of Fame welcomed 5 new members this weekend. Buck Bellew, Skip Carey, J.B. Hawkins, Heather Stepp McCormick, and Reggie Wilkes were all inducted into the Hall of Fame. During induction weekend, the sports legends shared stories, took pictures, and got up close and personal with their fans. The 5 now join more than 300 inductees at the Sports Hall of Fame. And here's a look at what's happening around Middle Georgia today. State School Superintendent Dr. John Barge will be at Miller and Morningside Elementary Schools. Now, the schools are 2 of 3 in the state selected as the first winners of the Georgia Department of Education's Family Friendly Partnership Award. Cherry Blossom Festival leaders will make a special announcement during the grand opening of the Cherry Blossom Festival Souvenir Shop. That's at 9:45 this morning at 652 Mulberry Street. And Macon Police Department's gun safety class starts tonight at 6. That's at the Training Academy located at 1166 Jackson Street in downtown. Those are your headlines. Be sure to join us tonight for the news at 6 and 11. Have a great Monday.